Everyone wants wealth, but almost no one wants to wait for it. We live in a world addicted to now, buy now, watch now, feel good now. Every app, every ad, every screen is screaming one thing: don't wait. But wealth doesn't respond to urgency, it responds to discipline. Wealth is built quietly, in silence. While others are consuming, the wealthy are compounding. They say no to small pleasures so they can say yes to big freedom. They understand that every shortcut steals from their future, and every sacrifice buys them time, leverage, and control. This isn't about luck, or timing, or talent. It's about mastering one rare skill in an impatient world: delayed gratification. Because when you can wait while everyone else rushes, you don't chase wealth. Wealth eventually comes looking for you. What delayed gratification really is? Delayed gratification is simple. It's choosing a bigger reward later over a smaller reward right now. It's skipping the impulse buy and investing that money instead. It's closing the app, ignoring the noise. Doing what feels boring today so tomorrow it can feel free. Most people think wealth is about income. They believe earning more is the answer, but income doesn't create wealth. Behavior does. Two people can earn the same salary. One spends to feel good today. The other delays pleasure to build tomorrow. Years later, their lives look nothing alike because wealth isn't built in big moments. It's built in quiet decisions, small sacrifices, repeated daily. That's where delayed gratification lives. The marshmallow lesson. There was a famous experiment. Children were placed in a room and given one marshmallow. They were told something simple: you can eat it now, or if you wait, you'll get two. Some children didn't hesitate. They ate it immediately. Others struggled. They looked away. They fidgeted. They distracted themselves. But they waited. Years later, researchers followed up. The children who waited earned more money, saved more, made better decisions, and handled stress better. The lesson was never about marshmallows. It was about self-control, because money follows the same rule: spend now or invest for later. Most people choose comfort, impulse buys, short-term pleasure. But wealth isn't built by earning more. It's built by resisting more. Every dollar you don't waste is buying future freedom. And the people who win financially aren't smarter. They're just better at waiting. Why most people stay broke? Most people never get rich, not because they're lazy, but because they optimize for today. The moment they earn more, they spend more. A raise comes in, and the lifestyle upgrades: better phone, nicer car, more comfort. They don't invest the difference. They consume it. They reward themselves early. They say, I deserve this. And maybe they do. But every early reward steals from the future. Every impulse purchase delays freedom. Delayed gratification feels like sacrifice, like you're missing out. But instant gratification is the real tax. A quiet tax on your savings, your options, your future freedom. The broke spend to feel rich today. The wealthy wait to be free tomorrow. How the rich think differently. Wealthy people don't feel smarter than everyone else. They don't feel special. They simply think in timelines. Most people wake up thinking about today. Today's bills, today's comfort, today's desires. But the rich ask a different question. What will this decision do to my life, like 5 years from now? They understand a rule most people ignore. Money doesn't grow when you constantly touch it. It grows when you give it time. So they delay pleasure. Not because they hate enjoyment, but because they respect the future. They don't rush rewards. They don't chase quick wins. They don't interrupt compounding. They let time do the work that effort alone never could. Because every dollar delayed today doesn't vanish. It multiplies quietly, relentlessly. While others are distracted, and that patience, that long-term thinking, is what turns small money into serious money. That's how the rich think differently. Compounding needs. Time compounding is boring. At first, nothing seems to happen. No fireworks, no sudden breakthroughs, just small numbers moving slowly. Progress feels invisible. And that's why most people quit. Because compounding doesn't reward excitement. It punishes impatience and rewards consistency. The early years feel pointless, like you're sacrificing for nothing. But something is happening, quietly, in the background. Every dollar, every habit, every decision is stacking on top of the last. Delayed gratification gives compounding what it needs most. Time. Time to multiply. Time to snowball. Time to turn discipline into momentum. Interrupt compounding with spending and growth dies young. You reset the clock over and over again, but protect it with patience and it becomes dangerous. Because once compounding shows up, it doesn't ask for motivation. It feeds on time. And time is the real advantage. Real life examples. Delayed gratification looks unglamorous. It's driving a cheaper car even when you could afford more. It's wearing the same clothes while everyone else upgrades every year. It's living below your means in a world obsessed with appearances. You invest quietly. No applause, no validation. Meanwhile, others flex loudly. New phones, new trips, new lifestyles funded by future debt. At first, it looks like you're falling behind, but time is doing something invisible. Years later, the roles reverse. They're still chasing paychecks, trapped by expenses they can't escape. You're chasing purpose, freedom, control over your time. Because while they spent to look rich, you waited to become wealthy. And patience made the difference. How to practice it. Daily. Delayed gratification isn't something you're born with. It's a skill. And like any skill, it's built daily. Here's how to start today. Pay yourself first, before bills, before lifestyle, before anyone else touches your money. Because if you don't prioritize your future, no one will. Automate investing. Remove emotion from the equation. What you never see, you don't miss. And what moves automatically compounds quietly. Wait 24 hours before buying once. Most impulses disappear with time. And the ones that remain? You can afford them later without regret. Track future cost, not current pleasure. Every dollar spent today has a job it could have done tomorrow. Freedom, security, options. Delayed gratification isn't deprivation. It's discipline with direction. It's not saying no to life. It's saying yes to a better one. The final shift. You don't need to give up joy forever. That's the lie most people believe. You just need to delay it long enough to make it permanent. Because short-term pleasure always fades. The excitement of the purchase disappears. The upgrade becomes normal. And the happiness you paid for quietly expires. But financial freedom is different. It doesn't fade. It compounds. It buys you time. It buys you options. It buys you peace of mind when life gets unpredictable. And the people who win with money aren't smarter than everyone else. They didn't get lucky. They didn't crack some secret code. They simply learned to wait. They traded momentary comfort for long-term control. And that shift, from now to later, is the moment everything changes. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone ambitious like you. Leave your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for weekly insights on success and wealth.